Hello friends, welcome to .NET Programming Tutorial. In this part, we will learn how to consume WCF service in ASP.NET Web Application. So let's start with tutorial. This is my sample registration form, and on the click of register button, I want to call my WCF service to insert the record in database table. So to consume a WCF service, we have to add service reference in our web application. So let's see how to add service reference first. Go to your WCF service, then click on service1 svc.cs file. Then you have to click on debug, then go to start.debugging option. Then this is the WCF test client window. This is the address. You have to right click on this address. You have to copy this address, then close this window. Then go to your web application, then right click on consume WCF. There is an option named as a add service reference. Click on this option, then you have to paste your address here. Click on go button. So this is, you can see that all my WCF operation will appear here. So you can use the meaningful namespace here, and then you have to click on OK button. You can see that I have already added service reference here, and my namespace is service reference. Then to access your function in from your WCF service, you have to create the object of WCF service client here. This is my WCF service client object here. This is my namespace here. So namespace dot service one client, and this is the object here. So this is how I can access my WCF service function here. So to insert the record, we have to access this insert function here. Go to your WCF service. This is my insert function, and you can see that this function having some argument. So this is the student class here, and this is the object here. So let's see what this class contain. So this class contain some get set property here. So I want to access this get set property in my web application also. So I need to create the object of this class also. So this is my register button event, and I want to assign this required details to my get set property here. So I can access this get set property with help of this class object. So we can access this property with help of class object dot property name here. So this is name, property, department, gender, email, and contact. So I am passing this required detail to my get set property here. Now I want to access my insert function, so I can access with help of this service object here. So I have assigned some required detail, and I am passing this object to my insert function here, because this insert function asserting this object here, and this insert function returning some uh, a string after completion of its insert operation. You can see that this is my insert function and returning some string here after completion of insert operation. So this result we need to assign some string variable here. So then we have to check first this string is not null or empty. If this string is not null or empty, then we are assigning this string to a label here. So to perform insert operation, we have to run your WCF service here, then click on this option here. Sorry, go to iservice.cs file, and then click on this option here. So this is how you can run your WCF service here. Now you have to fill this required detail here. Then click on register button. You can see that this message appeared here. This message came from my WCF service here. This message will appear on my window because my record is inserted successfully. So go to SQL Server, you have to execute this query. So you can see that my record is inserted successfully. So this is how we can consume WCF service in our web application. So if you like my video, please subscribe my channel, and to receive the notification, click on bell icon. Thank you.